Good afternoon or good morning, ladies and gents. Adam Flynn here, one of the directors at Biggin and Scott Real Estate here in the city of Knox. And once again today, as per the last video, doing this video from my home here in Safety Beach. So I'm fortunate enough to have similar Chesterfields to the ones that we have at the office. It doesn't look too dissimilar to the videos that we normally do on the couch at the office in the front reception. But a lot of people are asking me now, what's the real estate space like during this pandemic? And surprisingly to people's ears, is that the reality is properties are still selling. Because you'll find it, Jan, Feb, March, people had their properties on the market before all this really blew up. And a lot of those people who have sold their property they've got, let's say, a 60, 90, 120-day settlement. A lot of those people have to buy a property. So we're finding even people with longer settlements, when they sold, they have to still get into something else. So we find that properties are still selling. What we're finding is that in regards to the property management space, our property management team are doing an amazing job there, because a lot of it's about handling expectations at the moment. Okay, so some people are under pressure because of due to loss of income in respect to job losses, and so our property managers are doing an amazing job at being the middle person in regards to dealing with the tenants, and then obviously coordinating with the landlords and just really trying to make the entire process as stress-free as what we possibly can given the circumstances. So for those of you who are thinking about selling, what I would suggest at the moment is not going onto the market with a full-blown, heavy marketing campaign right now. But what I would suggest is speaking to one of our agents and asking their advice in regards to the best course of action, which one protects you as a vendor in regards to not spending huge amounts of money in areas that might not be necessary, but two, can potentially generate you a result even under the current circumstances that we are in. Because once again, I can assure you, we are still selling properties, and they are still selling for good, fair prices. Because if you've got vendors who want to sell, and you've got buyers who want to buy, and there is plenty of buyers out there with, who do want to buy in the current climate, don't necessarily put your plans on hold given the current state of play, because there are buyers out there that are still paying good money for prices. What I can also add to that is, if your property is currently rented through another agency, and you aren't, as a landlord, you are not getting the support that you feel you deserve through this time of crisis, we are here for you. We have the most experienced property management division in the city of Knox. Hands down, without a question, without a shadow of a doubt. Our property managers are experienced, they are mature, they are empathetic, they have life experience, and in this current situation, this current climate, it's important that they are up to speed in respect to legislation, and also able to have good, honest, transparent life skill conversations with our tenants and with landlords, and that's what our property management division does, and that's what we will continue to do. So for anybody who's out there who's having real trouble with their current management team, please do give us a call. Might be a friend of yours who might have investment properties who needs some help at this point in time. It costs no money to transfer your property over to us. We take care of all the paperwork, but it could make an enormous difference in regards to the life of yourself and the life of your families, and how you cope throughout this very, very stressful process for some people. So that's this week's edition of On the Couch. We're here to help. We're here to serve. If you need anything at all, just let us know, and we'd love to hear from you. We are still all hands on deck and trading as normal for you, our clients. So I appreciate your time, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.